Howdy folks, welcome to part 18 of Pokemon Crystal. So, you guys really need to be thankful here because I cut out an hour and a half of me searching for a certain Pokemon. The real reason I came to Dark Cave was indeed to catch a Teddy Ursa. I completely forgot that in Crystal, this is the only place you can actually catch Teddy Ursa. And so I actually could have gotten Teddy Ursa here before even battling Faulkner, but I completely forgot, and so I figured, what the hell, I'll catch it on my way back. The problem here is, it took an hour and a half to actually catch one, and the reason why is because these fuckers run away. These fuckers will run from you all the goddamn time. Like, I failed to catch it right there, and I was panicking so bad, because I was like, oh, but fucking Jeebus, it's gonna run away. Luckily it didn't, but yeah. You guys gotta be thankful because holy shit, man. Anywho, I caught a Teddy Ursa, huzzah! I actually love Teddy Ursa. It's a normal type Pokemon, and it's actually probably one of the best normal type Pokemon now that I think about it. It also happens to be female, which is fantastic. Now, it is only level 2, so its stats, you know, they're nothing great at all right now, but they're still not terrible for level 2. Don't worry, though, folks. It's actually going to catch up in level real fucking quick, believe me. Anyway, we're still not technically done here in Dark Cave. Yeah, I know, there's a lot to do in Dark Cave here. There's even more if you come back after you get Surf, but, little spoiler, I will not be. I'm not exploring every area in this playthrough because, honestly, folks, with Pokemon, I really want you guys to actually play the game and feel free to explore. That's half the fun of these games, is exploring new areas. The big tip I'll give you if you're exploring somewhere, though, is have an escape rope on hand. You don't need a lot. Just make sure you have at least one, maybe two on hand, and, you know, you'll be fine. But because of that, I'm not going to explore every area, and I'll actually talk about the areas that I won't explore later on. For now, though, we're going to look everywhere we can here in Dark Cave. And again, you can actually get into battles after you break rocks. This is actually a nice tip if you want to capture a Pokemon, like a certain Pokemon later on. Anyway, we're going to hop over these ledges and grab a dire hit. Yay. I hate dire hits. Seriously, I can't stand them. There again, though, I don't like those items in general. I always sell them. But, you know, that's just me. Okay, well, we can't go that way. Huh. Oh, god damn it, Joey. Seriously, I'm getting so fed up from getting calls from Joey. I wish I would have never given him my number. Fuck. But no, I actually mentioned this in the previous part. He will actually catch additional Pokemon. I swear he's done it before. And I actually think he calls you and lets you know that he actually caught a new Pokemon, which I actually found to be pretty interesting. I like that. Anyway, let's talk to this hiker. Alright, I'll show you the power of mountain Pokemon. Alright, well, mountain Pokemon, as you can guess, is going to probably be Rock/Ground and Hiker Bailey. Wait a minute. Isn't Bailey a girl's name? Am I wrong about that? Are there guys named Bailey? Because every person I've ever met with the name Bailey has always been a girl. People watching this video, feel free to tell me. Are you a guy and your name is Bailey? Are you a girl and your name's Bailey? I really don't care. I don't mean to discriminate. Is your name Bailey? What do you think about this? There again, though, what if this is supposed to be a female hiker? Not that there can't be female hikers. That's not what I'm getting at. It's just, you know, every hiker in, like, every single one of the Pokemon games are always these male characters. What if this one was supposed to be female? What if that was a female hiker? You guys remember what it looked like, or what they looked like? And I'm sorry, guys, I really don't have anything to talk about here. I figured I'd leave this in because we're actually not going to have a whole lot of battling in this part. But yeah, it's basic stuff here. You just spam Water Gun, or Mud Slap, it really doesn't matter. Water Gun's probably better. Oh, something I can talk about, though. That really has absolutely nothing to do with this game, but rather the Pokemon universe in general. So, I'm sure everyone who's a Pokemon fan is aware that Pokemon X and Y are coming out pretty soon here. I actually think it's October, maybe November. I'm not completely sure, but it is coming out pretty soon. I don't know why I used slam. I think it was a misclick. But along with that, they're introducing a new type into X and Y, and that type is Fairy type, which I'm probably going to talk about more when we get to Colosseum, because I actually have a lot to talk about as far as Pokemon X and Y. But something I will talk about now is, apparently in the trading card game, they're introducing Fairy type into the card game. They've only recently added Dragon type. I think it was, last November or something like that. And yeah, the Fairy type cards, I believe, are going to be pink. That's going to be fucking awesome. Now, I'm not like a big-time card player. I know how to play the game. I used to play it when I was younger. I love the trading card game for Game Boy Color. I actually have footage of that I need to get to editing. It won't be a whole playthrough, but I'll show it off. Excuse me. But yeah, they're adding Fairy type, and they're going to be pink cards. I love that. I do have a bit of a collection of Pokemon cards. I started collecting right around the time Dragon type came out. I started recollecting. But anyway, enough about that. We return to Violet City because it's about time we make our way to Ecruteak City at long last. I know, huge detour, right? So anyway, if you recall, this is right about where we encountered the Pseudo-Widow. In fact, we just passed the spot. Ooh, twins! You know, now I think about it, there's actually more battling than I thought. Oh, here's another completely unrelated thing, and I mean completely unrelated. What is up with people and naming twins? Either, like, rhyming names or names that are really similar. Like, oh, jeez. What's a good example? I'm trying to think. I can't think of examples right now, but I'm sure anyone who's watching this is aware of what I mean. It seems like everybody when people have twins, it seems like they always name them either something that rhymes or names that are really fucking similar. Or start with the same letter, stuff like that, and I never understood why. Why can't you name, let's say you have a set of twin boys, why can't you name one Billy and name the other one, like, I don't know, Tom or some shit like that? Why does it have to be, like, rhyming or similar names? Stuff like that. I don't understand it. You know, same with this, Ann and Ann. Or is it Ann and Annie? I really don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying, that's something that I've never understood. Anyway, yeah, we took out a Jigglypuff, and we encountered Clefairy again, which used Metronome, and holy shit! Oh, thank God it missed. It was gonna use Fire Blast. I swear, I had more luck with Metronome in this playthrough than I have ever had before. Whitney's Clefairy used Flame... Did it actually use... Yes, it did actually use Flamethrower. It used Flamethrower, and then it used Transform, which... That was flabbergasting. I didn't even know Metronome could actually get Transform, because that would seem kind of stupid. But then these guys' Clefairy used fucking Fire Blast. It was fantastic. I had a lot of good luck with Clefairy. Actually, speaking of Clefairy, Clefairy's actually a pretty big bitch to get in this game if you don't get it from the egg that the daycare couple give you on your way to Goldenrod City. Which, even then, if you're playing Gold or Silver, I don't think I mentioned that, but they will not give you an egg. That is a crystal-only benefit. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to come over here, and hey, there's a kid over there. But there are trees, so we got a red apricorn. I'm not sure what that one makes. A blue apricorn, that makes lure balls, which we already have one. And a black apricorn, which makes heavy balls, I believe. They're good for catching heavy Pokemon, go figure. Hi! Oh, hello. I'm Sunny of Sunday. That means today is Sunday. Blah, blah, blah. There are people like this scattered throughout the whole entire game. There's one for each day of the week, I believe. I don't know where they all are. I'm not going out of my way to find them all. I want to say Mondays is in Blackthorn City, though I might have that wrong. Sundays is right here, and they give you a magnet, which is pretty kick-ass. And I know where Fridays is, because I actually think Fridays is, like, one of the easiest ones to get to, and that is actually right before the cave that you have to take from Violet to go to Azalea Town. Holy shit, we actually went into the Poke Center. Hi, I'm Bill. And who are you? It's Bill! We met him in Pokemon Red, in Generation 1. What the fuck is he doing here in Johto? And yes, you are not misreading. His time capsule enables you to trade from Gold, Silver, Crystal to Red, Blue, or Yellow. The rules are simple, though. You can't send anything that didn't exist in Red, Blue, or Yellow because, well, they didn't exist. They're actually pretty good about that. I'm not sure if anyone's been able to successfully cheat, like, into the trading area with that, but whatever. Anyway, basically, no new Pokemon, no new moves, and I think you can actually leave hold items on your Pokemon. It's just once they get to Red, Blue, or Yellow, they're not there anymore. That's how I remember it. I might have that wrong. But whatever. Anyway, we're gonna heal up. But yeah, Bill's in this game. Huzzah! Hi there. Lake of Rage. The appearance of a Gyarados swarm. I smell a conspiracy. I know it. Okay, pal. Calm down. Calm down. I'm sure there's no conspiracy at the Lake of Rage. I mean, that would be crazy, right? Who in their right mind would want to make a raging army of Gyarados? I mean, what possible use could that be? Right? Am I right? Well, whatever. Anyway, there was a wall there. I for some reason walked into the wall. Dance theater? Ooh! Ah, child. Have you learned to dance like the Kimono Girls? Hey, I don't need to learn how to dance. I'm already fucking fantastic. Well, kinda. Go, 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 go. I'm sorry for that. I love the type of things that they make the Pokemon that you encounter say. Anywho, you may want to save, folks, because we're actually in for a bit of a rough time as far as battles go. We actually have to, yes, you actually do have to battle all 5 of the Kimono Girls here. So let's start off with this one, Naoko. Naoko, is that right? Am I saying that right? Naoko. Anyway, she has a Flareon. Flareon was a key member of my team in Pokemon Red. In fact, it kicked fucking ass with Sand Attack, Double Team, and Body Slam. And then it also had Fire Blast, but, you know, that's just because I didn't want to get it to 60-something to learn Flamethrower. But yeah. Oh, by the way, that strategy still works in this game. You can still spam Sand Attack, spam Double Team, and then just beat the shit out of stuff. It still works just as well as it did in Red. It's fantastic, and a very good strategy. But anywho, if you recall, Flareon is a Fire type, the Fire Eevee evolution. It's actually my second favorite Eevee evolution. Why is it my second favorite? Well, I don't know. It's probably because it looks fluffy. Plus, it's Fire type. That's actually something that I haven't gotten into yet. The games, as the series keeps going on, there seem to be fewer and fewer Fire types being made, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. It's one of those things that's like, why are they making so few Fire Pokemon? But we'll see that eventually, I'm sure. Anyway, Wooper isn't really going to have any trouble with Flareon, as you've been seeing. Just Water Gun and Mud Slap. Takes it out. Easy schmeezy. Huzzah! Teddy Ursa grew to level 8. And it learned how to lick shit. Fucking awesome. And Wooper hit level 21. Ah, and it's trying to learn Amnesia. You definitely want to get that for Wooper. That's one of my favorite moves Wooper gets. What Amnesia does, if I haven't described it previously, which I'm pretty sure I haven't, basically it raises Wooper's special defense 2 stages. It's not quite as broken as it was in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, but it's still pretty kick-ass. Oh, and as of level 20, Wooper's trying to evolve. However, though, I'm holding off on letting him evolve, because I want Wooper to learn a special attack, like a certain attack that it'll learn so much earlier than after it evolves. So it's going to stay a Wooper for a while. Anywho, this Kimono Girl, I think, has my favorite Eevee evolution. Let's see, Sayo, do you have my favorite? Oh, no. This is one of the new Eevee evolutions. This is Espeon, the Psychic type. Actually looks more like a cat than a fox, doesn't it? Is it just me? Anyway, this is probably, debatably, one of the best Eevee evolutions. It's super fast, and it has really fucking high special attack. It can't go wrong getting Espeon. So I bet you're wondering, how do you get Espeon? Do you use a Sunstone on Eevee? No, even though that would make so much more sense, you actually have to raise its friendship and then level Eevee up during the daytime. Which, I haven't actually gotten into this yet. I was actually waiting specifically for around this time. I hate the whole friendship evolution thing. I think it's stupid, especially for Eevee. There are 2 more Eevee evolutions after the Psychic/Dark type. Yes, there's a Dark type one as well. That don't show up until Generation 4. Those 2 evolve from stones as well. Espeon and Umbreon are the only Eevee evolutions so far that do not evolve from any kind of a stone. And that makes no sense to me, especially since Moonstone already existed. Sunstone was introduced in this game. You have to level Eevee up with high friendship during the day to get Espeon. You have to level up Eevee with high friendship at night to get Umbreon. Why not just make it to where you use a Moonstone on Eevee, you get Umbreon, you use a Sunstone on Eevee, you get an Espeon? That would make so much more sense to me. I don't understand why they did that. Probably just because they wanted to show that they could do that, since Eevee's not the only Pokemon that evolves through friendship. Anyway, I'll probably talk more about this in the next part, because we'll finish up the Kimono Girls. I'll see you then.